I want to jump to chapter 3 of your book where you describe the stretched too thin aspect of work. And I love how you introduce this chapter. You're right. I'm everywhere all at once, and the juggle isn't sustainable. And where I want to go with you on this is I recently recorded a solo episode this past week on the busyness trap because I
Mhm.
feel like so many people today are experiencing what Henry David Thoreau said is quiet desperation. And it's because we put ourselves in these situations where we think being busy means we're being productive, when in fact, it's oftentimes the inverse of that. Where do you think being stretched too thin equates to people falling into the business trap, and how do they break out of it?
When you are doing multiple roles at work, which is everyone right now, I think the average person has like 5 or 6 roles. You often fall into this trap of doing work that is visible. So a person in power can see you doing it and it gives you name recognition. And you think it gives you status, but it doesn't actually showcase performance on the dimensions that really matter for promotion or for moving forward. So I think a lot of the busy work we do is work that makes us feel good, gives us visibility with people in power. So running committees, running employee resource groups, taking on the job of a team member in need, things that give us lots of pats on the back, lots of nice Slack messages and emails, and they make us well liked, but they are not the same things. Our performance on those things are not brought into the conversations that leaders have about promotion. And I think most of us fall into this busyness trap when we take on those roles, those tasks that give us visibility. We think they're giving us status, but they actually don't. And they make us well liked. And be very cautious about helping out team members who are getting paid to do the job you're doing or volunteering too much for these kind of highly visible roles or tasks. Because at the end of the day, you want to ask your boss, is my performance on this particular thing going to come up in a promotion conversation? Not, is it going to get me a promotion? Is this something that's going to give me a good reputation? But will it even come up? And I think if you ask that question and we've never actually talked about whether someone ran an employee resource group when we're deciding who we want to make the next manager, but we still really appreciate your work here. That's the answer to your question. Then do these things if they're fun, but they're probably actually basically amounting to busy work.